Well, it is a terrible miss, but he's still not as bad as Joe Linton.
What is up, and welcome back to another video on the channel by yours truly, your favorite punk, The Natural.
They say he is a legend.
Oh my God! And we are back once again with another Football Impact, where I look at all the crazy and sometimes cringe and sometimes incredible things that's happened in the football world this past week, like we do every week.
Oh, dear God, no!
Liverpool are definitely going for world domination and are killing it in the Premier League, despite the fact of the matter is that they pretty much have that Premier League title all wrapped up in a nice little bow, just waiting for them to lift it. They are still have a chance of winning the Champions League back to back. They've already won the FIFA Club World Cup, which means they're the best club in the world.
I don't think Manchester United fans will be happy by that.
And let's not forget, they've already won the Super Cup this season by beating Chelsea on penalties. And previously, Liverpool played Everton in the Merseyside derby in the FA Cup, which pretty much was men versus boys, literally.
Alright, listen up, maggots. Fun's over. There's gonna be some changes around here. And what better way to show you I'm serious than to smash a desk with a baseball bat?
Because Liverpool were pretty much playing their under-8s, under-12s team against an Everton team who pretty much had a full-strength team to pick from. Obviously Liverpool rested players are not really bothered with the FA Cup, they're more focused on winning the Premier League title, not the FA Cup. They won the game thanks to an incredible goal by this kid, I don't even know his name, but it was an absolutely fantastic goal, thundercracker of a goal. That kid will forever remember that for the rest of his life. Say, I scored a goal at Anfield, and what a goal it was. Fantastic goal to win any game. And Everton, it sums up what Everton are. They must be really pissed off right now. The fact is, their team is shit. They have a world-class manager in Carlo Ancelotti right now, and they haven't won a Merseyside derby since '96. By then, I was only 3 years old.
Say what? What the fuck?
It's mental because Liverpool were playing their kids, and yet Everton had the biggest opportunity of all time to win a trophy to save their season and to win at Anfield, to get that fucking monkey off their back. And what do? They bottle it as usual.
Oh my God, dude!
You know what? Is that actually happened?
Of course it happened. I think this is a reflection of how just
Oh my God!
dark we've become.
Oh my! It's amazing to think that what Liverpool are doing is insane. They will win the Premier League title unless they do the biggest godforsaken bottle job in the history of football, which I don't see happening. So like I said, Liverpool are going for global domination, world domination, and at this moment in time, they are the team everyone is catching.
Wow, this guy has got some balls of steel by playing this brand new game that was just invented. Fireball.
Sere A came back after its 2-week winter break, and Cristiano Ronaldo showed pretty much to all them godforsaken haters out there that have been saying he can't do it anymore. He's just a 35-year-old godforsaken goat. The GOAT still has the magic after he scored his first ever Sere A hat-trick against Cagliari. Probably him and Messi definitely are the two greatest players of all time. I think you're probably fed up me going on about, but they are. We're just privileged the fact that we're watching two of the greatest players we're ever seeing. And Ronaldo, his goals is incredible for a player of that age. It's ridiculous. I think he's scored over 700 something goals, which is ridiculous in his career. And I think he's a top goal scorer for Portugal. He's a top goal scorer for Real Madrid. The man is just a living, breathing, godforsaken machine. And at 35 years young, he can still do it. But Inter Milan is at the minute top of Sere A on goal. I think it's on goal difference or on head-to-head. I don't know what to do in Sere A. But after obviously they beat Lazio thanks to Lukaku, who has been phenomenal this season. There's two words I never thought I'd put in a sentence. Wait to see how this Sere A title race involves. Lazio, who people say had a dark horse for it, I don't think that's going to happen. I just think Inter and Juventus are just too good for everybody else in Sere A. And the fact is that we could see Messi and Ronaldo retire in this decade is quite sad. But on the upside, a foreign player scored a hat-trick against a racist, godforsaken club in Cagliari. That just puts a little smile on your face, doesn't it?
It's nice to see a young, hungry fan watching the Naturals Football Impact.
Sadio Mane wins the African Player of the Year.
African Player of the Year is Sadio Mane.
Yes, Sadio Mane won African Player of the Year for 2019. Thoroughly deserved. He has been phenomenal this season. Won Liverpool the Champions League. He's been phenomenal for them in the Premier League last season. Also this season, he was part of that Senegal team that got to the African Cup of Nations final. Obviously, they lost to an absolutely incredible free kick from Riyad Mahrez. But for me, what a player Sadio Mane. I mean, this is a man who was at Salzburg quite a few years ago. People thought he wasn't good enough. He went to Southampton, scored the quickest hat-trick in Premier League history, which is still Sadio Mane's at Southampton. And then, obviously, the whole Southampton Liverpool memes. Oh, we buy a player and we sell a quality player to Liverpool. They've done it so many times. I can make a list of it. Congratulations, Sadio Mane, on being African Player of the Year. You totally deserved it. And now we move on to the best football segment in football. If you haven't already knew what it is, then I have fucking no idea what you're doing in your life. It is the W, the T, the F,
The moment of the week.
He's a bit rusty and hasn't come this sort of distance for a while.
This isn't your everyday football meme. This is a John Stones football meme. Oh la la, John Stones.
And so, that is the end of another video on the channel and the end of another Football Impact video. If you really enjoyed this, don't forget to get that beautiful head of yours and just headbutt that like button until it turns blue. And hit the notification bell as well, why not? Why not hit the notification bell? Come on, you know you love your favourite godforsaken punk on YouTube, The Natural. And also follow me on my social media platforms. The link will as usual be in the damn description. Anyway, hope you all have an amazing day. Enjoy yourselves. Please like, subscribe. The Natural is out.